Dear students, now we are going to discuss about how to draw an industrial title block with your page border in Autocad software. Okay, first when you open your Autocad software, a screen will be visible to you like this. Here your grid has been on. I have to switch off your grid. For that I am going to just press your F7 button in your keyboard. When you press your F7, your grid will be off. Okay, if you need to grid on, once again you press your F7, you will be getting your grid on. Now there is no need for your grid for me. I just grid off it, okay, by pressing your F7 button. Your next, whenever you open your Autocad software, you have to set your units. Your command will be units, UNITS. Enter. A dialog box will be opening. Over here, set your precision as 0.00 and unit as millimeters. Then click OK. After setting your limits, we are going to set your page size. Okay. So for that, your command will be limits, LIMITS. Enter. It will be asking your lower left corner. Always your lower left corner will be 0, 0. Enter. Then I am going to use your A3 sheet. For your A3 sheet, your dimension will be 420, 297. If you are using any other size of your sheet, you are going to enter your corresponding dimension. So for A3 sheet, I am just entering 420, 297. Enter. Okay. Your next, I have to zoom your entire screen. Your command will be zoom. Your shortcut will be Z. For your zoom, your shortcut will be Z. Okay, just enter, and I am going to zoom your entire screen. For that, I am going to say your shortcut is A. Enter. Now I zoomed your entire screen. Next, I have to set your OSNAP settings. Okay, for that your command will be OSNAP, OSNAP. Enter. A dialog box will be opening. On that, your third tab is your Object Snap tab. Over there, see to that all your checkbox has been checked in. Okay, then click OK. Now I have set your basic settings of your AutoCAD file. Okay. Now I am going to draw your page border. Okay. So I am going to draw your page border thickly. So for that I am going to change your line thickness. I am going to just click over here by layer. You can see your thick lines will be visible. Okay. So first, before selecting your line thickness, you have to click your line weight settings. Click over there. See to that this display line weight checkbox has been checked in. Then click OK. Next, once again, click your by layer and select your margin thickness as 0.50. I just clicked it. Once again, now I just clicked your line button. I made my first click over here and I move to your X direction. Okay, you can see incline line has been available. So I need only straight line. For that, I have to switch on your ortho. Your shortcut is F8. When you press your F8, you will be getting whether vertical line or horizontal line. You won't get any incline line. I just entered your dimension, X dimension as 420. Enter. I move to your Y direction. I have entered it as 297. Okay. Now you can see it has been beyond your page limit. Okay. I just rolled your center mouse button, so it will be zoomed out. Once again I move to your X direction. I have typed 420. Enter. And to Y direction 297. Enter. After that I am going to just press escape. Now I have drawn your outer border of your A3 sheet. Okay. Next I am going to zoom it. Z. Enter. A. Enter. Now you can see this is my A3 sheet. Now here I am going to draw your margin. Okay. For your margin you have been already familiar. Your left hand side it should be 20 mm. Your top, right and your bottom you have to use your 10 mm. I am going to change your line thickness as 0.40 for your border. Okay. I just selected your line over here. I made my first click over here and move to your X direction. I have entered 20. Okay. Then once again I have to move to your Y direction. I have to enter your dimension as 287 because on your top we are having 10 mm margin, so your dimension is 287. I move to your Y direction. See, on your left hand side we have 20, on your right hand side we have 10, so automatically 30. I have to minus it from your 420, so it will be 390. Enter. Okay. After that I move to your Y direction. Okay, my dimension, see, on your top it has been 10 and your bottom it has been 10. Our total height has been 297. So I have minus to 20, so it will be 277. 277. Enter. And once again I moved to your Y direction and I have just joined this point. Okay. See students, now I joined your border. Can you able to see? There is an excess line which has been available over here. I have to just trim it. I have just clicked your trim over here. I just click this line. Now I have trimmed your border. Z, enter, A, enter. Okay. Next I want to zoom your screen. Z, enter, A, enter. I've zoomed my screen. Now I have to draw your title block. For that I need your dimension. I'm going to bring your title block image over here. For that I'm going to use your command image attach. Enter. I have selected your image. I just click your open. Here I'm going to select no path. Okay. I've been just placing it over here. So it will be easy for us to make your dimensions. Okay. Now see, on your x direction we have 190. Your y direction it has been 65. I'm going to change your line dimension as thickness as 0.30. I just clicked your line over here. I made my first click, move to your x direction. I've entered 190, enter, move to your y direction 65, enter, and once again on your x direction 190, enter. Okay. Now I marked your outer border. Okay. Next I am going to draw my another horizontal line. See, you can see it has been 10 mm over here and 10 mm over here. So I have a 20 mm line over here. Okay. So for that what I am going to do is, first I am going to start this point, move to your y direction 20, enter, 190, enter, escape. Okay. Then you can see a vertical line has been over here for 25 mm distance. Okay. So first I just clicked your line over here. I made a point over here, 25, enter, and it has been 20, enter. Now I completed this part. Okay. Then I have a 10 mm horizontal line over here. You can able to see there is a 10 mm horizontal line. Okay. And a 5 mm horizontal line. Okay. So for that what I am going to do is, once again I just clicked your line. First I made a point, 5, enter. I move to x direction 25, enter. Once again move to your y direction 5, enter. Your x direction 25, enter. Once again. So I have made a 2 5 mm lines has been drawn and one 10 mm line has been ready for you now. Can you able to view it? See, this is a 10 mm box and this has been an 5 mm box. Okay, so automatically it has been 20 mm now. Okay, next I have to divide this part. See over here I have 3 columns. One is for 20 and another one is 25 and another one is 15. Okay, so first before that what I am going to do is I am going to divide it into your 3 columns. Okay, so first what I am going to do is I am going to start a line, click a line over here. I made my first point, 15, enter. Okay, I made a first click over here, escape. Once again line, I made this point, 25, enter, and I made my second click. Okay, then your third, it is your line, I just made 20, enter, and I joined it. Okay, now I have to draw a 10 mm line. I have to draw a 10 mm line. Once again I just click a line over here and I made a point, 10 mm, enter. I have just joined it for your total width is 60. So 60, enter, escape. Now you can see students, I have drawn this 10 mm line. Inside that I have to draw it. See, I have just zoomed it. Okay, now I am going to change my line thickness. I am going to change my line thickness. Okay, before what I am going to do is I am going to change it to a bilayer. First on your 10 mm I have a point over here. You enter 2.5, enter, move to your x direction 60, enter, move to your y direction 5, enter, and once again 60, enter. I have just joined your first box. I have completed this box. Okay, now I have to see a 7 mm line. This is your 7 mm line. So I am going to change your line thickness. Your line thickness as 0.30. Okay, I have just clicked your line. I made a first click over here, 7, enter. I move to your 60, enter. Now I am going to zoom it. I am going to draw this thin lines. For that once again I am going to just click your bilayer. Over here I started it over here. First click over here, 2 mm, enter. First click your line, move to your y direction 2 mm, enter, 60, enter. On your y direction it is 3 mm, enter, and 60 mm, enter. Okay, now I have to mirror, I have to copy this line. Okay, I just selected the 4 lines. Okay, I have selected your 4 lines. I just clicked your copy and I have selected this is my base point. I just placing it. See, multiple copies have been generated. Okay, now I have completed all your lines over here in this box. See, I have a 10 mm line over here, then I have a 5 mm line over here and 3 mm line over here. I have to complete these 2 lines. Okay, so what I am going to do is, once again I am going to first complete your 10 mm line. I just clicked over here. From here it is 2.5, enter. made my first click. Okay, on your y direction it is 10, and moved to your x direction and just made a click. So I have drawn your 10 line. So I completed this part. Okay, next I have to draw a 5 line. Okay, next I have to draw a 5 line. So I just made a click over here. I adjusted it is 2.5. Enter. Move to your y direction 2.5. Enter. Then move to your x direction. My first click, and move to your y direction 5, and I move to your x direction, and I made my second click. Okay, now I completed this 5 line. Okay, next I have to draw this 3 line, which is where I have marked your sheet number. Okay, so for that what I am going to do is, first I have to extend this line. I just click this, I have to extend this line. Your shortcut has been extend. Okay, EXTEND. I have just clicked it. I have just selected this vertical line. See, I just extending it. I just extended towards your till your end. Next I have to draw a 3 line. I just clicked your line button over here. I made 1 on your top y direction, and on your x direction I made a click. 3 on your y direction I made a click over here to enter your sheet number. Okay, your next I have to draw lines for writing over here your scale and your ratio. For that what I have to do is, I have to draw a 3 line. Okay, first I just clicked over here, made my first click, move to your y direction 1, enter, move to your x direction, make a click over here, once again move to your y direction 3, enter, and you make a click over here. Okay, I have to copy paste it. What I am going to do is, I am going to select 1, 2, 3, copy. This is my base point. I will be just pasting over here. Okay, after completing your copy, just press escape. Now see students, I have drawn all your lines which is been available. Okay, first I have to write your name of the company. Okay, for that what I am going to do is, I am going to just select your, I am going to just zoom this one screen only. I can zoom it by using your center roller button, or I can use your zoom window command. Okay, so first I have selected your text over here. Okay, it will be asking you to select your first point. Next your height is 10 so H, enter. I am going to enter your height as 10. Okay, and it will be asking your opposite corner. I just clicked your opposite corner. I am going to enter name, NA, name of company, COMPANY. Then click close text editor. Okay, your next I have to go over here. I am going to enter your scale. Okay, once again I just clicked your text. Okay, I made my first point. Here your text height is 3, so I have to change your text height. I given your H, enter. Your text height is 3, enter, and I made my second click over here. So I am going to type scale, SCALE. Okay, after typing it, just click your close text editor. See, it is not center, so I have to move it. So I just clicked your text and click your move over here. Select your base point and you can move. I just placed it on your center of your screen. Okay, next I have to type your scale ratio as 1:1. Here also your height has been 3 only, so there is no need to change your height. So I have to just enter only your text. I just clicked your text. I clicked my first point and I clicked my second point, and I am going to type 1:1. Then click close editor. Here also it is not on your center, so I have to just click your text and click move. I will be just selecting your base point and I will be moving to your center. Okay, so now see students, I have typed your scale. Next over here for 5 I have your drawing title and your drawing number. For 5 it is your drawing title and drawing number, so I have to write that. Once again I just clicked your text. Here I have to change your text height. So what I have to do is, I have to first make a click. Okay, then I have to enter H, then I have to enter 5. Your height is 5, enter, and select your opposite corner. So I am going to type drawing title, DRAWING TITLE. I have typed your drawing title. Click close text editor. Okay, next I have to type your drawing number. Your next one is drawing number. Okay, so once again I just clicked your text. I made my first point over here and I selected your text second point over here. I am going to type drawing number, DRAWING, drawing number. Okay students, next I have to type your name and date. Okay, so next I have to type your name and date. For that, once again I have just clicked your text and I made my first point over here, and I have selected, because your height is same 5, so no need to specify your height. I just clicked your name. I'm going to type it as name, N-A-M-E. Then click close text editor. Once again click your text over here, make your first point and your second point. You have to type your date, D-A-T-E. Close text editor. Okay, now next I have to type everything as a 3 mm. Okay, so everything has been 3 mm, so I have to change your text height first. See over here what and all I have to type. So it is designed, drawn, checked, standard, approved. All the things are in a height of 3 mm. So first I have to type your design. Okay, I just moving your screen and I just zooming it. Okay, so first I have to type your design. First I just made a click over here for your text. I selected your first point. Okay, and I have to change your height as 3 mm, so I have to first enter H, then I have to change your height as 3, enter, and I will be selecting my opposite corner. Okay, I have to select design, D-E-S-I-G-N-E-D. Close text editor. Okay, see students, I am going to copy it, then only it will be easy for us. You can easily edit it, so there won't be any alignment problem. Okay, so first what I am going to do, I just selected it, I make a copy, and I have been selecting this as my base point. Can you able to see? I have just selected this as your base point. See, I am getting a construction line, so that everything is being placed on a same point. I made my click over here. Once again, see, you can see a yellow color construction line, which indicates everything is being placed on a same point. Okay, can you able to see? An yellow color construction line is being generated. Okay, I made my click, so everything will be on your same line. It will be easy for us. So I have made my second. Next, your last one. See, I just placed your last one. See, now you can see everything is been on a same line, so it will be easy for us. Next, we have to just edit it. Okay, what and all we have to edit it? We have, see, it has been drawn, checked, standard, and approved. Drawn, checked, standard, and approved. I have to just double click over here on this text. Okay, I have to just retype it as drawn, D-R-A-W-N. Okay, then click close editor. I have to just double click this. I have to say it has been checked, C-H-E-C-K-E-D, checked. Okay, next it has been approved, standard, and approved. Okay, so I have to double click it. I have to change your, select your text, and I have to type it as standard, S-T-A-N-D-A-R-D. Your last one, double click it. I have to change your text as approved, A-P-P-R-O-V-E-D. See students, when you make your copy paste, see to that everything is been on a same line. If you have been keep on typing new text and you will be keeping a selecting points, you cannot get on a same line. That's why I made your copy text over here. Okay, next at last I have to type your sheet number. I just select your text over here, and I made my first click over here, and I move, because this is also 3 mm height, so no need to give your height. I just clicked over here. I have to type it sheet number, sheet 1 of 1. Okay, so after typing this, I have to check whether it has been center. So now you can see students, whatever has been present on your top, I have been typed over here. Okay, now only your first angle projection symbol has been pending, remaining everything is been over. Okay, so I have to draw your first angle projection. See students, this height has been totally 10 mm only. So first I just clicked your circle, I made a point over here. Okay, I am entering your radius as 4. Okay, next once again I just clicked your circle. I am going to select your same center. I have given your radius as 2. Okay, now I have to draw your trapezium part. First I just clicked over here line. I am just placed your mouse students. I have not made any click over here. Okay, then I have just moving. You can see a green color construction line has been available. First on the into mark I made my first click. I moved to a y direction. Once again I placed my mouse over here. Okay, I have not made any click students. I just remove it. So you can see an into mark. I get a construction line. I just made a click. Then press escape. Once again I just clicked your line. I placed your mouse over here, and I will be moving to your y direction. Sorry, x direction. I made my first click, and I moved to a y direction. Once again I move my mouse and I placed over here. Okay, Once again I'm going to just get a projection line, and into I'll be just joining it. Okay, now I have to join with your two lines with the line. I just made a click over here and I just join it. Okay, now I drawn your first angle symbol, so a little bit it should be center. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all your components. Okay, move. I just make a click over here and I placed it center. Now I have completed your entire title block, students. After completing it, what I have to do is I have to just delete this image. There is no need for your image. Now you can see a title block. This is a zoom, enter, a enter. Now you can see a company title block which has been available on your screen. Okay, so with this lecture I wind up this session, how to draw a industrial title block in AutoCAD software. Thank you all.